There are urgent matters we need to attend to. Well, an urgent matter to attend to, and that is Jewelry Bonney. Why is she so powerful? Well, it's a good thing I'm here. And I'll let you in on a little secret. She's always been really powerful. Jewelry Bonney, since she was a kid, was, kicking grown men's ass immediately. Just fresh out. She was turning into a grown woman and punching people right in the mouth, turning their face inside out. That's who she is. This is jewelry about that action, Bonney. Okay, jewelry, that life, Bonney. It's her middle name. She is about it. This is Kuma's daughter we're talking about. Not just some random man from the West Blue or something's daughter. This is Kuma's daughter. And the daughter of Ginny, of the Revolutionary Army. Jewelry Bonney has had her devil fruit since she was, who knows? We don't know. We never seen her eat it. Nobody's seen her eat her devil fruit. She's had her devil fruit this entire time. Whether or not she found it somewhere, she's never left the church. So unless it was hidden somewhere where Kuma and Ginny didn't see it, where is it? Where did it come from? She had to have had it this entire time while she was suffering from, her blue scale. She's had her devil fruit for longer than Luffy's had his devil fruit, or just as long. So if we're going to say Luffy gets to awaken his devil fruit, he's only had the thing for like 12 years at this point. Yeah, about 12 years at this point. She's had her devil fruit for about 12 years too. Granted, she is 12. But that's not my point. My point is, she's growing at a rapid pace. And I think it is more than just her ability of growing at a rapid pace. She can literally grow at a rapid pace. Instantly an adult. We first met her in Sabaody. We thought she was, 22? Nope. A lot of things have changed since we first met Jewelry Bonney. I guess it kind of makes sense why people would be upset that, oh, a 12-year-old girl, she has the same powers as Luffy? Luffy's been through all this training. Yeah, Luffy's been through all this training. And Bonnie's been through training too. She was a supernova along with Luffy at the same time. If you're going to complain about her being strong now, just think about when she was a supernova at the same time Luffy was. You should be mad back in the day. 12-year-old on the same level as Luffy? Come on now. The youngest supernova? The youngest of the worst generation? That's Bonney. Bonnie's the youngest supernova and the youngest of the worst generation. And she's, at this point, honestly, with this Gear 5 transformation, she might be the second strongest of the worst generation. She might beat Blackbeard's ass. Am I crazy? Is that crazy? Granted, we haven't seen a lot of hockey from her. I don't think I've actually ever seen hockey from Bonney, but she did turn 2 vice admirals into children immediately. If we're going to talk about hockey, where's their hockey level? We seen Doll just wash Kashi immediately. Completely washed him. Just the second Doll saw Kashi, she put the hands to him and beat him immediately. And then right after that, the next time we see Doll, she's a child, because Bonney turned her into a child immediately. She one-shotted Doll. She would one-shot Kashi. She would honestly one-shot most of the Straw Hat crew, other than probably Zoro, Jinbei, and Luffy. Sanji, maybe. I think the main problem people are having with Bonney, obviously, is the fact that she gets Gear 5 after not having trained with the Hito no Mi model Nika. But that isn't a problem for me. I don't think that's an issue. I really don't. The entire idea of Bonnie's fruit is to be able to use the future, bend the future to her will, pretty much. She can go into parallel universes, so to speak, and pull out the alternate universe of herself. There is a world where she eats that fruit, and there is a world where she could potentially awaken the fruit. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Luffy isn't the only person who's ever awakened the fruit. Joy Boy did 800 years ago. Granted, nobody has since. We don't know about that. I think maybe somebody did. I don't think you should have a problem with Bonney being so powerful because she's 12. I think she is so powerful because she's 12. I mean, I think the only other person is probably maybe Usopp with her powers, or Luffy with their powers would be able to get to a similar level of power with Bonney. Because the power is based on imagination. And that is what children do. They imagine. Why wouldn't she be powerful? Why wouldn't she be one of the most powerful characters in the entire verse? A child with the power of imagination. Just think about that for a second. That's overpowered. What would I do? What do you think you would do with the power to go into use a parallel dimension version of yourself? You got any infinite alternate timelines. What would you do? Would you, I don't know, become a dinosaur? I said that when I was a kid. And guess what? With her fruit, that becomes possible. You could be a dinosaur if you wanted. You could be, I don't know, police officer. Don't know why you want to do that. That seems like Zoro's dream, but let's not get into that. Honestly, I think Bonney going into Gear 5 is a great thing for the story. Not because I'm a Oda Glazer. Though I am an Oda Glazer. I will say, honestly, I mean this. This is a genuine opinion of mine. From the bottom, deepest depths of my little soul, okay? The deepest little nook and cranny of my soul. I believe this. Bonney using Gear 5 or using the full transformation of the Nika fruit is genuinely good for the story. I truly believe that. I mean, just think about the backstory with Kuma. Just think about it. Bonney was a sick child, taken all over the world by her loving papa Kuma to get rid of her illness. All over. Think about the hurt that her father must have gone through and the hurt that she inevitably must have felt when her father was turned into a robot. I mean, the way he raised her to value freedom. And now Luffy gives her the ability to be as free as he is. The epitome of freedom. If we're going to use like a freedom ranking, it's Nika Fruit SS plus. Honestly, I might throw another S on it, but I'm not sure because them time powers, that might be SSS. I don't know. That might be better than Nika Fruit. I don't know. No, it's not better than Nika's Fruit. But do you really think Bonney is as powerful as Luffy? I mean, come on now. She might have some similar abilities to Luffy now, but where's her haki at? I mean, where's her overall power? I mean, is she going to have the range that Luffy has? It hasn't been confirmed yet, but people are assuming a lot about what Bonnie's going to end up doing in the story. I don't believe that's fair. I think Bonney is going to be doing wonderful things next to Luffy. Probably whooping on the Gorosei. I mean, really, there's nothing they can do. I mean, two Nikas? Come on. The Gorosei are going to have their hands completely full. Those of them that have hands. Like, Nusjuro occasionally has hands when he wants to. Saturn also sometimes hands. Jupiter, no hands. I think this is the culmination of Bonnie's backstory, Bonney and Kuma's backstory so far. This is it. This is what's happening. Bonney has finally become free. When she was a child, she was plagued by sickness. She was stuck in a church. She was not allowed to leave because the sun would kill her. Okay, she could not be free. As soon as she was cured, Kuma, right, cyborg, immediately. He was sending her letters, yeah. He was trying to send her letters, but she wasn't receiving those. While she's stuck in a church. And then finally, when Bonney does eventually become free and sets out to sail, she still stuck. She's shackled by her father leaving her, abandoning her. This entire time, these years, she's been sailing for at least 2 years, trying to find her dad and trying to find Vegapunk, the person who turned her dad into a cyborg. And now, after learning her dad became a cyborg to save her, Vegapunk installed the super Bonney mode or whatever. Whenever Bonney speaks to any pacifista that shares her father's face, she has ultimate control over them. Learning that Nika is real and she's already met him and seen what he's done. I mean, she knows that he punched that celestial dragon. She knows that Luffy went against the world government on multiple occasions. Dressrosa, that was public. She would know about that. That was in the newspapers. She probably doesn't know about Alabasta, or maybe she does. We don't know. Annie's Lobby, she probably knows about that too. All of these things that are impossible situations. Luffy has made it out. She knows that. She knows that. She's been following, whether or not she's been following closely or not, there is no way to escape Luffy's clout. I mean, he's clouded up. I mean, he's that guy. Luffy inspiring Bonney in order for her to take that form. She didn't believe she could do it. She didn't think that she could become anything like Nika. She was like, no, that's not real. That's not. Luffy's like, come on. You can do it. And then that's all he needed. Because Luffy's that guy. Like I said, I mean, it's really as simple as that. Zoro, Sanji, Nami, Usopp, Brook, Frankie, Jinbei, Robin, Chopper, bro, come on. All of these people are following Luffy because of who he is as a person, because he's so inspiring. He makes people believe in his dream. And his dream is for other people to be able to live their dreams. His dream, we don't know his dream, but his dream makes other people want to believe in their dreams. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. All of the Straw Hats, Bellamy, he started to believe. He went to Sky Island after Luffy said he was going. And then he punched some sense into Bellamy. He didn't believe, and then he did. Right now, honestly, I think Doflamingo believes in Luffy. Kaido, only Joy Boy can beat me. You're not Joy Boy. Bink! Knocks him right off of Onigashima. Next thing you know, Bajran gun. Kaido's in lava. While he's going down, he's thinking about all of the people he's fought before. I do believe Kaido believes Luffy is Joy Boy. All of these things is just evidence to the fact that this is more than just Bonnie's accomplishment. This is more than just Bonnie's accomplishment. All of these things that have happened so far in the story of Luffy inspiring other people is foreshadowing to the fact that Luffy will continue to inspire people to be their best selves. I mean, he just keeps doing it. He doesn't stop doing it. Why would it end at Bonney? If Luffy tells Bonney that it's possible to go into the same form he's in, and she has the power to use alternate timelines that she believes in, why wouldn't that work? Why wouldn't it? What story reason would you have for that not to work? Because so far, I mean, I can't think of a single thing in One Piece that would point against that narrative. I mean, devil fruits in and of themselves are desire. I mean, Bonnie's just following her desire. She wants to be like Nika, just like her father raised her. Be like Nika. Be free. Don't be shackled. It'll be okay. This is what Kuma taught his daughter. And she's just, she's with the program. And next chapter is going to be crazy. I mean, come on. The sea's all freaking rubbery. The freaking Gorosei are coming trying to off them all, but we already know that can't happen. I mean, the Egghead incident is on its way, and Luffy and Bonney are going to be at the forefront, along with his crew and the Giants. The rest of the Marines, non-factors. I really don't think they're going to be anything, but Bonney, she's going to be the second biggest reason why the Egghead incident, why Luffy and his crew succeeds. I believe Bonney is going to be the second biggest reason. First biggest reason, Luffy, obviously. I mean, duh. What, did you think I was going to say fucking Kuma? No, I'm not going to say Kuma. I'm gonna say Luffy, because Luffy is Luffy, and I've been talking about Luffy even though this is a Bonnie-centered video, okay? So, either way, let me know what you think. Do you think Bonney shouldn't be so powerful? Do you think there's gonna be a shorter time limit on her version of Gear 5 than with Luffy's? I mean, Luffy already has 10 minutes, maybe? I mean, Bonney probably gonna have a shorter time limit. Just let me know. Make sure to like, subscribe if you want to see me again. I mean, if you don't, who knows? Maybe you will see me again, and maybe I'll be better. It's only going up from here. Either way, have a wonderful day, and be free. Be like Luffy. Be like Bonney. Be like Nika. Be free.